Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. Welcome back to SOMA. Hopefully y'all remember what's going on. I don't know, my memory works really well. Things like this. I remember, like, everything from movies I've seen, like, 10 years ago and stuff like that. So I don't feel like I'm in need of a recap, but if anyone else does, and it's a game I do enjoy. There's weird things about it. You know what I mean? I like Soma a lot. For the most part, I like the story. Some of the gameplay's a little rough. I think maybe that's perhaps the problem is the story and sort of the message, or well, not really the message, the idea it's trying to bring up and sort of force discussion on is a lot more interesting and exciting than how the game itself. What the fuck? Did I turn the graphics down to like piss? I may have. Oh no, this took a minute. How are you doing, friendo? Oh right, and it has a weird sort of, what is it, chromatic aberration effect that just makes the game, like, on occasion unplayable. Yeah. Well, we'll just have to do our best. I think I'm wounded right now, and that's why this is like that. Doesn't look good though. And there's a baddie. Now, one thing I don't remember much of the gameplay itself. I'll be honest. I remember the story. I remember. Oh, yeah. I remember the doors. I just don't remember. Do the enemies see you or only hear you? I think this one only hears you. Oh, nice. That'll make our vision better. I don't remember anything. Foxy, please. Okay, that's much better. Thank you, game. My eyeballs don't hurt. Well. Is there a map? I kind of remember a map. Ooh, nice. Now we're like Alien Isolation all over again. I swear to God, I remember a map for that. Oh, he's being a little shitter. Well, there has to be a way of bringing up my notes. No? Maybe there ain't. Either way, we have... This would forever be associated with that game? Yeah. So we are Simon, I believe. Character name not important. But we did die in a coma. Or rather, we died as a result of brain hemorrhaging from a car accident. That all this does, just loop around here, right? And our mind, everything was recorded in this experimental procedure, and we're kind of used as like the basic outline for what I guess like a high functioning AI should be like. So whenever someone's creating new AI or comparing it, they use us as the baseline. So, Is Simon Jarrett? Is that our name? That's what's coming to my head anyway. And we have this lady with us. I'm gonna call her Anna because I can't remember her name. Now Anna is working on this giant science project. She's trying to, because the whole world's ended and everyone on this facility sucks and is miserable. What she's trying to do is make a virtual reality world. And in this virtual reality world, all the minds of everyone on the ship will be scanned, put there. And then the idea that, and it's going to be launched into space, or so was the plan, but you can't actually find the physical arc, as just known to. I think I'm just heading backwards at this point. So the problem here, yeah, the screams are a little rough. How's the audio? Is it okay? Yeah, this is where we started. I might have to turn it down, I think. Seems alright. We can turn it down a little. Oh, actually that's right, because this game has audio like just locked to one slider because it's shit. I'm just kidding, but if you don't have a separate audio slider for music, sound effects, and voice, come on. Anyway, so this Anna lady is trying to create this virtual reality so that humanity can live on, because we're not going to on this planet. We are going to all die out. You know, that's just what it is. Because of this cataclysmic event. I think it was a meteor hitting the Earth or something like that. Not important. What is important? Oh, hello, Billy. Is, that everyone that was having their brain scanned be put in this started really questioning reality and mortality and, you know, sort of the ideas of transhumanism, because as soon as a copy of your mind is made and it's put in this virtual reality thing, there are now two versions of you existing the same time. And of course, you know, this is sort of up to how you think. Do you believe that a fully cognizant AI will continue to evolve from that point? Will it continue to learn? Will it continue to, you know, sort of continue on as a person, as an individual? And if so, then at that point there are actually two yous, right? Although one of you is in theory more perfect. This doesn't have to deal with some physical imperfections. And so a lot of the characters that were involved in this art project started just killing themselves so they could live the better life in the Ark. That's kind of where we are. So right now we're just, we have basically nothing left. Power failure, okay. And we're hunting after this Ark. We're trying to find it so we can, as a last ditch effort, launch it into space. And the big question being, do we want to be put on this Ark and therefore live on and live forever? However, always be little more than just a snapshot of ourselves from like a period in time. We're no longer, of course, the true ourselves, but then that's where you say, like, what's the difference, right? Find out. Aha! Just pump that a little bit. That's good. I feel like it's a separate being, eh? It's a copy. Um, it's not the way I see it. But I mean, obviously you're free to. You put that drill just to be an asshole. You're free to see it that way. That's the fascinating thing about it's kind of a dialogue. I do, again, I hate saying it, but the gameplay in this game is pretty bad. The atmosphere is great. I kind of wish you just walked through the station and it was more of a looking at what's happening and an experiencing story. Because like the monsters add fuck all as well. Just annoying. Waste my time. For the most part. Haven't really found anything difficult. Oh yeah, and we can breathe underwater, of course, because we're in a robot suit and we're not a real person. So that's a thing. And apparently, we can't swim. I don't know why we can't swim, but not. Inject ourselves with some more green goo. Fist some more cybernetic buttholes. Does it work? I guess I'm just supposed to be platforming for some reason. I don't know. I'm also not sure the game really knows what I'm to be doing. That's fine. Oh, was I supposed to go up to that green thing? Well, I hope not. Maybe way too much to swim? Yeah, like we don't know what our suit looks like. At all. That's weird. Oh, so this is time? I'm guessing. Oh. Yes, it was timed. I don't know if I was, or maybe not. Was I supposed to have this happen? I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess this was scripted. There's like very little feedback as to if you're doing the right thing or not. Oh, off we go. Oh, and then there's the WoW, which is some sort of fucking cyber-organic virus.
Let's find Omicron.
Biomechanical virus. That's taking over things. As you do. She's in my head right now. Talks. She only talks when she feels like it. Or actually, technically, she's in, like I have this multi-tool, but same idea. buddy. Kind of remind me of Bosco. I guess over here. This looks like a walkway.
Where am I
so
going? This isn't safe.
Okay. Fine. I guess that was the game's way of saying don't go
This
there
is
yet.
Omicron? Hope they saved me a diving suit.
Yeah, we don't obviously need a diving suit.
Hey, come on! Open up! What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
Omicron is in quarantine. This is why they didn't answer our call.
Hello!
Christ, Strasky, it's called a radio. They're not gonna hear you better if you scream.
Jonesy, you okay? Look, I know you're the strong silent type, but I need you to say something every now and then so I know you're all right. Jonesy? Jones,
Open up!
Fuck's sakes. Let's try the annex again. Maybe we can break in.
we're losing Jonesy. We need to get her inside.
Well, get in line!
Alvaro, there's nothing we can do for her right now. Hit the stasis switch and let's check the annex.
Need to power. It's weird that in that cutscene, this was like floating off the wall. Okay, now that I've done that, maybe my character will. Well, hang on. Let's check this out. Looks like power runs over here. This does kind of make me want to play Subnautica, Foxy. Subnautica, I think. I don't know. I kind of burn on that because like the base building and like the exploration's like the most fun part, but like there's no reason actually to base build anything. You know what I mean? Which is a little sucky. And then we started just getting the spooky shit, so. Before flushing, make sure to open valves and turn on the pump. Yeah, okay. Or not. Okay. Turn on pump. Okay. Oh, here's my Omni tool. No connection. Okay. For the fun of it? What for the fun of it? Oh my gosh. Kinda weird I can't interact with that. Also, GDQ is currently on. So if anyone's here tonight and not watching that, thanks. Kinda weird. Fuck.
Whoa. Better be careful.
Yeah, no shit. Game's done quick, which is a massive speedrunning stream thing. I used to watch it when it was a bunch of guys in some nerd's basement. It was a lot of fun. Some really great runners, just some good times, some great memes. It was just all around fun, just a bunch of nerds hanging out doing nerd things. Over the years, it's become like extremely corporate. They've, I think, swapped who was running the thing, and yeah, it's kind of a shadow of its former self, and it's pushing a lot of agendas, unfortunately. Still great speedrunners. I just don't watch the stream anymore because I don't support that life. So I'll just watch like VODs after the fact of like some of the good streamers. Well, not the good streamers, sorry. There's a bunch of different runners, but like I'll watch. Oops, that's not good. I'll watch like a bunch of the runs, even if I don't know who the runner is or if they're any good, because I'm curious as to what happened. Want to see all these new people doing the hot new things. It's cool though. If you're into speedrunning, then you should know of GDQ. And you should have checked it out. Silly years. Let's try this. Pressurized door. No doubt it needs power. Let's try this path. Looks like it also goes somewhere. I don't know why the visuals are freaking out so much. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be my character being afraid. Because I assume we've come to terms with being a robot at this point. So. Probably wouldn't like it's overproduced. The runs themselves aren't usually too bad. It's just everything in between, all the filler and stuff. Okay, we can climb. We can't climb up here. Think, Rafiki, think. If you were the game... what would you be trying to say right now? I don't know. Unless I had to intentionally fuck up that puzzle. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we just fall to the bottom of the earth. I guess the bottom of the ocean. Was I supposed to do that? I was gonna say, yeah, the pressure should explode me at some point. Crush depth. Oh, yeah. I do like the fact, though, the walkway you have to take to your objective has a hole in it. Actually, can I play this game with a controller? Because I've been doing really good with keeping my tattoo. Oh, yeah. That's perfect. I'm doing real good with keeping my tattoo tip-top shape while it heals. So,
Alright.
we should keep that
Let's
up.
find Omicron.
Sucks we're all the way back here, but I'll forgive it. And this actually... this is one of those games, I think, that benefits from just like a chill controller experience. I don't really need the mouse. Usually for a horror game, I prefer it. If a horror game's going to be first person, I like playing with the mouse because I like how organic and natural my movements are. You know, I like I'm using
This
the mouse
is
right now.
Omicron? Hope they saved
But
me in
I like to
docking
be able
suit.
to like smoothly look around as I'm walking, and I like it. Oh, maybe up here is where we have to go. I like it when something's chasing me, like, you know, I jerk around and stuff because that's a very natural movement for me. Of course, let's check all the checkpoints.
Come on! Open up! What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
This game's a lot less of a sort of traditional horror game and more just a shitty puzzle game with some story elements. I don't know, maybe hang on. What's this? Can we interact with this at all? No. Now, so the power's out. So immediately to me, I'm thinking, okay, we follow the power lines. That takes us to this building, but then this building I can't seem to interact with things the way I want to. Let's try again. Maybe I missed something. I'm glad so. I mean, like Soma, like if nothing else, it does have a very good story. And the atmosphere is really nice too. Sorry, I shouldn't shit on that. I do like the atmosphere quite a bit. Let's try doing this, and it won't work, and then see if that'll unlock everything.
Whoa.
Yep.
Better be careful.
Okay. So it turns out I had to break it first, and that allowed me to now interact with everything. Okay, didn't expect that to be the mechanic, but it is. Again, I do hate the graphical fuckery. Bad on the eyeballs. Nice. A little airlock. Kinda weird the game's giving me a tutorial. There she is.
Catherine?
Catherine,
What?
sorry, not Anna.
There you are.
Where are we?
We're right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on my system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get into Omicron, the big building.
Oh, okay. Keep up the good work.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Thanks.
So you can't like hack one of the doors open or something?
Kath, how are you so okay with all this?
With what?
Being a talking box, for one thing. Not being human.
It's not so bad.
So, you're not bothered at all by not having a body?
I'm getting there. You're making me feel really self-conscious.
Come on, be serious.
I never felt that comfortable being human in the first place. This isn't much worse.
Not being able to move would freak me out. Glad you got the box and not me.
Would make it a little easier to help out if I had a body, but you're doing a good job.
Just figured being able to stretch a little would give you some ease.
My physical constraints don't translate to my experience very well. I feel about as human as before, but as if suspended in air. Which is kind of interesting now that I think about it.
Interesting. How'd you die?
Any idea who this is?
Not really. Not that familiar with the people at Omicron.
Catherine, you're kind of being a pill right now.
Kath, why do you think I was mad? Why would this AI, the WoW, bring me here?
I don't think we could ever know. I have my own beliefs, but nothing that can be verified.
Tell me, why do you think the WoW brought me here?
The WoW had a range of assignments, but they all sprung from one single idea: preserve humanity. When the comet hit the Earth, killing everything, leaving a fraction of humanity left alive, the WoW started to compensate.
It's restoring humanity.
I think so, but I don't think we share its definition of human. Or life, for that matter.
Catherine,
Nice.
are we alive?
That's an impossible question to answer. We lack meaningful definitions.
Just figured there must be a way to know. To know if this life is worth living.
You assume you've changed so much, but have you really?
I don't know. I don't feel so different. But the world sure does. I never realized how much the idea of myself depended on where I am.
How do you mean?
I miss Toronto. Not because my friends and family are there, but because I know where I fit in. In Toronto, I know who I am.
That's an interesting observation.
Interesting. What the dick am I doing here? Okay. I can't just turn them all on, right? That's too simple. Hang on, there's got to be a... I flipped the whiteboard around? No? Okay, whoa, hang on. Where do I have to get this to? Okay. Let's see.
Oh, the terminal just lit up.
Weird little puzzle.
River, do we have any painkillers left? This tinnitus is becoming crippling.
Sorry,
Wait,
we
tinnitus
only have
works on
heavy
that?
stuff left. Morphine level drugs.
Other way
I'll
around.
take it. Feels like my head is about to explode.
Can do, that's stuff for emergencies. Besides, Cameron thinks the ringing will settle when JR reaches 100%.
Then tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Should be a matter of hours. Just hang in there.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, well, I have this thing I need to take care of, so I'll talk to you later, okay?
Sure thing, Herb.
It must have overloaded his black box.
Humans have black boxes?
Here we do. Company policy. It records your vitals to help medical personnel treat you in case of accidents.
That's how I can hear the dead.
Right. Yeah, you should be able to data mine black boxes, just like the intercom at Theta.
So wait, do painkillers work on tinnitus? That doesn't even make sense, right? I mean, like a heavy enough painkiller, like sure, if you get high, that would probably work on it. But can we unquarantine, please?
There has to be a way to cancel the lockdown. Have a look around the room.
If I was a number. Ah!
Are you hearing that glitched noise?
Yeah, what is that?
Everyone's dead. Okay, system updates. Updates enables black boxes, fail-safe implemented, standard blah blah blah, area calibrator, diagnostic tool. So we need to make the crane work again. Unnecessary security update for the paranoid lab rats. Okay.
I think I solved it.
Solved what?
Why do I get the feeling that we just got lowered into the back of a van?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oops. Curious.
Omicron retracted the quarantine shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem? Come on, let's get going.
Well, I mean, she ain't worried. She already did. Okay, so let's unflush. Oh. I can't just walk out this way. Do I, off. Oh. Okay, we got that. What do I, Well, maybe I'll go back to keyboard and mouse. Movement pattern's so weird. How do I, oh. Oops. Voice. I'm hoping there's not too much more to this game. Not like necessarily that I want it to end. Oh, hang on.
Won't fucking open! And nobody's answering to anything! What kind of cold-hearted motherfuckers would just leave us out here to die?
Don't you get it? They're dead. They're all dead.
Yeah, you're right.
How can you be so calm about this shit? We are dying!
How much air have you guys got?
20 minutes, tops.
Hey, I'm in red. Seconds away before the CO2 gets me.
Stresky.
Why wait, right? I'm the master of my own fate.
Wait, Stress, what are you doing?
But I was gonna say, just cause like, it'd be awesome to finish it like tonight before I fall asleep. But I'm already getting tired. And I want to see the end and figure out what happens and get my big question. Oh, hello. What's this? A map. Climber. Not horribly useful. Well, there's a malfunction. I use alternate entrance. Okay, so this is when we go around this other area we found. Yeah, that's a terrible way to go. Yeah, I agree, Origami. I'd much rather pass out from like CO2. You know? Slowly get a bit of a headache and just, hey, I'm feeling tired, guys. I don't know, maybe. Right? Both of those suck, actually.
Let's find that suit and get out.
That the suit? Nope. Well, definitely not that helmet. All of their heads exploded at the neck. So they obviously didn't shoot their heads off, like their heads were visibly removed. A shoe. Okay. Check this way. Yeah, that looks better. Global lockdown active, override at dive room console. Oh, it's just dripping. Sounded like someone was walking around. Dive room. So it's upstairs. Oh, what the fuck? What was that? Like Doom Remnant or something. This looks good. I'm all about this. We're gonna kill something by like putting it in an MRI machine and just magnetizing it. Be kind of cool. Yeah, it did sound like faraway steps, yeah. So my big problem these days, man, I cannot sleep at all. And then I do sleep and I wake up really wake up really early. Which, you know, just me bitching about things. Obviously. Oh, all these guys are dead. But like it's so hard to get on here at night. Play games and I need to fucking fix that. Ooh, pardon me. Hamatsu parachute. Proper usage. For the safety of you and your colleagues, boys. Number 1, put on the neoprene undersuit and body harness. 2. Check the HPS for any visual damages. 3. Starting with the legs, fix the pants or the parts onto your harness and work yourself upwards. Lock all the pieces together as you go. Let a partner help you with the back piece and torso. Tap the secure button on your arm piece. You should hear the suit seal itself. The suit will start to equalize pressure and tap into the oxygen tank. The suit doesn't seal itself. Flex the shock absorbers and try again. Still it won't work. Don't try to fix it yourself. Contact maintenance. Note, the HPSs are very heavy and the suit will compensate. You'll effectively be stronger than you think you are. Be careful. Regular training applies. Don't hold your breath. Don't stay out too long. Don't dive too deep. Don't dive with malfunctioning equipment. Well, we're going to be doing some of those things. Power suit tested and ready. Jasper confirms. Omicron scans are in the arc. Catherine confirms. Loaded equipment and extra rations. Climber calibrate for weight. Cream operator ready. Omicron standing by for pickup in 2 days. Oh, right, because this is where the rescue team was coming. They were going to meet everyone at Omicron. Hello.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda?
Yeah.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal.
What? No, it's not a
There's
big
got to
deal.
be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
This is where my power suits would be, if I had any. But seriously, this is not a big deal, in my opinion, right? Although, this is interesting. This is why I love this game so much. I'm really big into transhumanism, not as like a personal philosophy that I want to follow and subscribe to, but as a topic, it's very interesting, I think, to discuss. In Eclipse Phase, the role-playing game, I've played it with a few groups.
Simon, look for a suit in the lockers.
Catherine, we're monologuing. But no, that's a good point. I know we're gonna check that one. But in Eclipse Phase, which exists in a post-transhumanism science fiction world, I've played with a few different groups, and everybody, much like in any role-playing game, gets very attached to their character and has a very hard time coming to terms with...
What are you waiting for? Find a power suit and let's get on with this.
Yeah, the death or the destruction or even the injury of their character, right? And in Eclipse Phase, where you are more than just your physical being, right? You're more than just a shell you currently inhibit. Perhaps that shell is a real human. It might have even been your own body, but your consciousness can survive.
Look for a suit in the lockers.
Right, and so you can have a body be killed and then transferred into a new one. You're still the same character, but people struggle with this so much. And one of the cool things about Eclipse Phase is you can own multiple like frames or bodies, and you can swap between them to suit what the needs are the best, right? Like maybe you want to be in your combat mech form right now, maybe you want to, but nobody will ever do that.
What are you waiting for?
Because
find a power suit and let's get on with it.
They're so afraid, and like it's so alien, this idea of just you existing beyond the body. You know what I mean? It's very interesting. But yeah, let's hop into this guy here. That's lovely.
God. Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
So wait, here, it looked like it ripped her head off. But there's actually no head in there for some reason. So how the fuck did this happen? How'd she get in here post-head? That's fucking weird. I don't know about that. And where have all the good heads gone? Alright. High pressure suit guaranteed to withstand temperatures spawning. Okay. Cool. Suit is easily assembled through rotating neck and wrist rings that lock the gloves and helmet in place. The joints won't seal unless the controller is able to identify a wearer through a set of sensory systems. Suits may be locked to specific personnel, but as a default, the suit will accept anyone. Controller is the onboard computer monitoring pulse, brain activity, body temperature, and stress through skin conductance. Okay. Very cool. We can track. Are there any suits out there? Yeah, there's one in Tau, one in Omicron, and one at the climber station. Okay.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, you just hang right there. Real fucking helpful, cat. Schwab. Schwab. Okay, I'm not allowed to leave. Until I find all the things I need. Water. Not on my list. What you got? Locked. 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 No. Oh yeah, hang on. Can I pick this up?
Come on, we need to get a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
Oh. Alright. Well, yeah, I'll just pull that out of my ass. Cortex chips, I assume, are in their heads, right? So I gotta find somebody with a head? I don't know. Oh, this is open now. I think it was locked before. Yeah. Maybe not. Hang on. I don't know what those things look like. I'm not from the future. Kerosene! That could come in handy. Locked. 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 Don't put fucking drawers in a game if I can't open them. I swear to shit. Okay, what a very handy room. What's this? Garbage. Okay. Sodium chloride over there. I understand the basics. I know what these words mean. These doors are still locked. Okay. Was there a door this way? I can't interface with that guy to know how he died or whatever. Hang on. Let's read. Hey Arnavitz, what's up? Yeah, gross. Does the suit have a high power pressure wash feature? Nah. I mean, we're gonna be wearing that dead body suit. We're not gonna be wearing the suit proper. We're basically gonna be preparing a body to jack into. That makes sense? So, well, this works now. Nice. Okay. Lower. Override, please. Error. Yep. That was a bit of a pushover. Yeah, he's kind of a babby. Well, I gotta find the power room. Okay. Oh my god. What? Wait, what? Whoa. We have to stop it. Oh my. Oh, is this a puzzle? Do I have to hit them all? Easy. There, fucker. Try and puzzle me. Can I do all of the sections? Stop the wow. What if I don't want to? There's gotta be some goo in the robot repair. Oh, a Buddha. Me, Mr. Booter. There you go. What the fuck? I thought the Buddha died. How are you doing? Get a Cortex chip? Your head? Give it. Give it. Get it out of there. Not quite. Into the abyss. Take it to Alpha in the abyss. Okay. Yeah. That is a space asshole. Okay, that's probably blue goo. And Tau. Find Alpha, take the gel to Alpha. Part of Alpha. Very curious. It's clearly a hardcore gamer. Yeah, I thought the statue went through the floor as well, Foxy. That's why I panicked. Oh, don't kill the power. Son of a bitch. Did that myself, I suppose. Sure. Okay, what's all this about? What's a laser? Oh. Oh god. I mean, that's fun. Am I supposed to do this then? Like... Vortex assembly removed. Nice. Gimme. It's like that guy that created it. Like he like a tentacle with a knife. You guys know what I'm talking about? He gave a tentacle knife. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the little drone guys. Pretty cool. Okay, so we've got one of our objectives.
It's important.
This is starting to make less sense now. Feels like there's actually something going on for some reason. Let's go upstairs, see what happens. It's important one, you write it down. Where you at, dog? Aha! This is what we have to do. That was easy enough. Where's the obligatory chase scene this game likes to put in for no reason? I mean, I'm probably filthy. I wouldn't let me in here. Unless you're cleaning me. But if you're scanning my body, I am Imogen Reed. Master Blaster. Oh yeah, I love these. Let's look at this shit. So that's the WoW, I guess. Oh. It ate the computer wires. Oh my god. How does it grow like that? That's crazy. I don't know if that makes sense. Data, systemic death, systemic shock death, structure gel test formula, set up split circuit board, micro battery, circuit amendment, results less than ideal. I'd say it's more than ideal. It's doing pretty good. Lisa Cameron here. The structure gel's been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even when removed from a power source. Applied the circuit seems to help out with connectivity. Seems like it's not only connectivity, but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that don't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the... I'm sorry. A cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Apology. Applied gel to the dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive, but in the same habitat as a living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel had hardened within it. Reanimated another mouse with structure gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Eames. The results were impressive. The thing appears catatonic. It's more of a sleepwalker. To avoid the thing hardening before the electromagnetics... Oh, as before. Electromagnetics are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has provided us with the ability to somewhat control it. The structure gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. Still the same cross-linked gel with aligned graphene with polyunsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never even dreamed of. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers, were manipulated by the WoW via structure gel. They have in some manner been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by cancerous growths that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI, but it all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. In retrospect, there should have been some divergent storylines in this game that affected the ending. You know what? I'm probably the minority here. Ooh. Now we need a control champ. Something of that speed. Never seen something that speed. Nice. Sort of fat rat. Any results, please? I think this game could maybe do with 2 endings. If that makes sense. I don't know if there are any, but I feel like you could do with a 2 ending type idea. Like you destroy the Ark or you set the Ark free or whatever it ends up being, right? But I don't honestly think... The story to this game, while interesting and engrossing, it's more like a vehicle for talking and bringing up discussion of this kind of stuff. I don't honestly think... what does this do? Whoa! Give me that. Yeah, dispense that gel. It's cool. Like that. More. Well, that's all it does. Still not secure. Well, I have to do it on the tray. Oh, I can do it a little bit if I want. Oh no, I have to do it on here. Well, we don't have a way to really get to the surface of this. Give me that. This thing. Wait, hang on. Can I do this? What does that do? Can I drop some gel now? Right, yeah. Close the tray and try again. I want to take this off it, though. Do I? Do I want to put something else on that? Ooh, give me the rat. You fucker. Oh, that's cool. Oof. Wait, oh. On. If I do this. Look at that. Really accomplished too much. It's a good idea. Maybe. I feel. Aha! Hang on. Wait, we need to replace this control chip with. Put it in the computer. Is there a chip reader here? What's this? Oh, frick! That's cool. Okay, I like that. Interesting. Where could we put this chip? Put it on this one? Aha! Okay, I didn't think we could, because... Oh, I see. I can move between them. Well, we gotta get it on the mouse. Nice. It's alive. That's good. Good little mousy boy. Ooh. Oh, I like it. Oh, he's mad. What are you doing there, Billy?
It came back to life. Something like it.
Yeah, it definitely did something. We're gonna leave this Earth to that mouse. He can live here from now on. Alright. Open close, please. So this is the uncalibrated gel, which means the very dangerous stuff. I thought it was saying I could take that back. Just in case. I don't know if we have a calibrator. Alright, let's go across to the other place. Nice. Hi again. Poison the well, eh? Well. At the bottom of the ocean. So, you know, the world's my oyster as far as wells go.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with.
That's funny. That's really funny, Julia.
What's going on?
Am I that transparent?
What do you want, Riley?
We're friends, right?
Yes.
Do you think Alpha is real?
What makes you... Why would you ask that?
I think Ross is trying to tell me something.
About Site Alpha?
He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me.
Riley, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
Does Alpha not exist? The fuck? This whole place is just a joke? I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. I hope we get... Oh! My favorite ring. The Atlantic cod, eh? We like the Atlantic cod. Damn. These are not good fish. They have problems. Nice. I like this room a lot. Oh, nice. And okay, those are huge fucking rats. Might as well go over here. It's all in your mind. I mean, that would be kind of crazy if it like flew back and was like, oh, by the way. Like, you're actually alive in Toronto and you've just been like tripping balls. It'd be totally cool with it though, you know. Alright, which way's up? Yeah, the dive. Oh. We got, I forget what else we need. Cortex chip, check. Goo, check. What else?
There has to be a power pack upstairs. Go look for
Yeah.
one.
Where is upstairs from here? Because, you know, I don't live here. So I don't know. But I did see on the schematic a third floor. We can just go back to the map and read it and it'll tell us. And I want to survive mentally. I want to remain unfatigued. Oh, no shit, eh? It was back in here. There's another staircase. Oh, I see. I can go through here. Oh, wait. I can go in here now? Oh. I want to beat this level before I go to bed. And then tomorrow we can do, some more. I want to see what happens. Really don't need carnivorous rats chasing through a station while you're gathering supplies. Yeah, total recall. Hell yeah, boy. Fire up the reactor, Quaid! Or is it Quaid? Fire up the reactor. You have to say his name first or not. Either way. It's fucking awesome, because he's like a little fucking stomach baby. Let's fall all the way down. No. Oh, whoops. that's not good, right? A lot of stuff to check out here. So let's start, you know, doing the maze technique. If you ever want to solve a maze, you just hug right and backtrack and hug right. Works every time. So I think if they're missing a head, I'm not gonna get a thing. But this fellow, oh my god, they took his head too. Really? How are all their heads missing? I don't know if I believe that game. That doesn't seem believable. Unless the WoW eat heads for some reason. Yeah? This game had like a chase here or something. Maybe hide in a closet, but otherwise I don't get it. Definitely looks like we're gonna get a stealth section though. Ooh, you don't look good. Actually, it looks fine. I lied. Power pack storage. Energy Pal S.3 high performance power pack. High performance rechargeable lithium sulfur packs. 515 weight. Standard S3 connection, high mat, SUS, energy power for machine tools, exos, rigs. Yeah, whatever. Give me. Fuck! Oh wait, I read that through the door. That's weird. Well, we knew there'd be a fucker. Oh my god, that claw, that's awesome. I mean, hands are much better than claws. Turns out, opposable thumbs, worthwhile evolution. Oh, what the fuck? How did it know? It's horseshit. Hey Onyx, how you doing, man? Thanks for the raid. Also, long time no see. How are you doing? Every time you fist, that's you powering up your suit? Maybe. Yeah, Origami. That's not a bad idea. So I forget, is this the one that freaks out when I look at it, or? Oh. Sorry, I forgot how the AI mechanic works. Because I know there's one that gets mad when you look at it. There's one that hears you. And I guess this one is just a prick. That's its mechanic. Big old fucking prick. It doesn't seem like this one hears for shit. Or maybe it does, I don't know. Oh, this one's deaf as fuck. Good news for us. Trick it, make it think I went to the closet. Now, unfortunately, we get to not see for 10,000 years. What do you do? Oh, we didn't go in here. These tea? Curry mix? I'm alright with all that. Mr. Save points. Well, that's true as well. The game auto saves randomly, but yeah, the fists also heal you. Like there is a heal mechanic from them. Case in point. Oh, I guess I've never been in here. I haven't fisted that. That's horseshit. Oh well. Is what it is. It's kind of a pointless area, but I'll take it. Yes. This guy's so freaking mad. Follow me where? What if I don't like being followed? Oh. Huh? That's weird. Ghost Boy needs to calm down? Hell yeah. Oh fuck. That sounded bad.
Shut the door, Cap.
What? Oh no, I think I broke the game by shutting the door on myself. That looked quite buggy, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, Ghost Boy is just so mad, you know? I do want to know his story now. At first he was like, what? Are they really going to throw in like another character and some horseshit plot twist at the end of the game? But now I'm like, yeah, alright, you know what? I'll take it. I'm not going to elaborate. I think I am just supposed to run. It looks like the... I was serious when I should shut that door. Run.
Shut the door, Cap. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Just shut the fucking door.
Lock the door.
It's locked. What's going on?
Cortex chip. That's my new face.
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. How many
Yeah.
times have I bugged games?
Let's get to work.
Every damn day. Okay.
This is crazy.
Okay, where do I pour the
Don't
goo?
worry, it'll work.
I don't think the "don't worry, it'll work" is the part I was worried about.
Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts.
Juicy.
All right, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Oh. Oh, that's like, ugh, juicy. Alright, give me this, hang on. That looks good. Some of these numbers are human numbers.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon.
Simon,
Go sit in the pilot
You're
seat
being a
in the
prick.
next room. You might need to boot it up.
Simon, she doesn't have a body. He's like, oh, you'd really change body? Simon, we put her in a shitty iPad. Of course she would change body. Oh wow, this looks exactly like the room I got strapped to in Toronto.
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need
It's
to understand it,
fine.
just make them line up.
Just gotta do a little bit of this. close. It's not quite, eh? That's further away. Good enough. Was not good enough. Apparently my brain's important or something. Whoa!
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat.
Listen, I'm not going in one of these machines without one of
Go
these.
sit in the pilot seat.
Yeah, in 1 sec. I just want to bring some tools with me. I want to booby trap the next person that tries to steal this body.
Stop messing around and sit down in the pilot seat.
Alright, first off, I also need a booster seat, I'm sure. Bingo.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
What do you mean
It's
discomfort?
like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indian stock photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
Nice. Wonder if Columbus had cameras, and that's why they took them.
Copy completed.
Oh, nice.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
What?
I don't know. Maybe.
What do you mean?
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Look, you don't have a good life ahead of you. Somebody shoved some fucking screwdrivers up your ass. You're fused to a box of something. There's a wrench in there as well. I'm sorry. That said, you know, new shoes. I don't really know if it's your size, but whatever, you can have that one. And, yeah, good luck. Cool. What's the battery kill button? See this one. It's fine. Good luck, pal. Yeah, here's the interesting thing, though. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of mercy, isn't it? But, so here's kind of the weird thing. Like, she's like, oh, you knew that you could only be copied or what? But what kind of system doesn't have like a... Like, can't she just delete the AI in this guy? Like, she probably could with the same fucking thing, right? Like, move and copy or basic computer function. So let's talk. So this was Simon... Oh yeah, but Simon's a fucking idiot. So if this was me and I woke up at this point, right? Like, because we're gonna leave in a few days, he'll wake up, but he's not gonna know any time's passed. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna be like, Catherine, Catherine, what's happening, Catherine? Oh, the suit's gone. Oh, where the fuck did the suit go? What time is it, Catherine? And then this thing's gone. The Omni tool. And at that point, he's gonna know. He's gonna know, man, or I would. I'd be like, wow. I went on without me. What a fucking douche. Yeah, you don't really have too much left, bud. Sorry. Best of luck, by the way. Off we go. Oh, I gotta take my Omni tool, I guess. And now Catherine's gonna be like, "You murdered him!" I didn't murder him. A, he's not alive. B, I didn't end his consciousness because that's my consciousness. And there is one. Oh, that's true, Onyx. Yeah, it does copy it. Well, it's not really suicide. I understand what you're saying, but we're more so just completing the move action. It's not that we're deleting a separate autonomous consciousness, although technically we are. But until he wakes up, he is still exactly us. If that makes sense. It's kind of weird. Once he wakes up, from that point on, our paths have diverged, and he is able to sort of experience new things and live and learn and become a completely separate entity, albeit very similar. Start. So, in my opinion, up until he wakes up, I'm just moving shells. Now, I wouldn't have pulled the plug if he had have already been awake and he was like, "What's going on? What's happening?" Like, if he was like talking. Because then, yeah, he's his own thing. I'd be like, "Hey, look, dude, I gotta go. You can't go. It's a little fucked up and all, but I'll be back." And then, you know, my own clone and all that, right?
Are we done here?
5 passengers?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are the other 4?
Please.
Sure thing.
What? What's this button? 1 passenger. That's right. Descend, please. There's a yes button. Oh, I guess I gotta sit down. Let's try sitting down. I don't have to say 2 passengers, right? She's not really a passenger. 2. Hang on, there's gotta be a button I need to push. There's the battery. It plugs into this. I don't know why the chairs are plugged in per se. That's a little worrisome. There's a camera on it. Okay. Let's follow these wires, see if they lead us to, I'm curious. No? I must have just missed the button. Wouldn't be the first time. Here's where she leaves that'd be fucking funny. So, the Omni tool can survive crush depth, but I can't. Or I couldn't in my other suit. It's kind of weird. I think. Am I not supposed to descend? I thought I was. 1 passenger. I would have thought that was the button. You know? I don't know, maybe I just sit down. We'll just wait. Circle. Oh fuck, there's no lever, is there? Oh god damn it. Sorry. Okay, brute. Wanna ride? Nice. Oh, this is cool. It's just like being at the theme park.
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Is there still room for me?
But that's not the real you.
What about the
That
Simon that
was
killed it all?
another you.
What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? And I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing.
What?
And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been?
Eh?
Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Well, we don't have you. It's all fuck, Catherine.
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
The power went out, dude. Well. Still tech support, yeah. Oh, fuck, this doesn't look good. No, thank you. I saw the freaky fish in the tentacles.
Me, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
What? Wait, are we still in go? I guess I just gotta sit on.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
I don't think so. This is very curious to me. I actually don't understand where the main character comes from in any of this. Oh, that was that fucking squid we saw on the screen there, or fish or something. Oh, probably a wow fish. Oh, hi.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Okay. We better have fucking tea or espresso or something. Because I'm not going this far without some cap. Ain't happening, bid. Gamma Overa. Oh, okay, we're doing something. Came over, yeah. Absolutely. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, good, you're back.
Yeah, but where are you?
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man. One of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good. Not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach Tau.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following in your old footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for Tau and find that ark.
Wait, that freaks her out, but she has no issues with me coexisting? What? Yeah, you're losing me. So here's the thing. Like I said, I don't really understand where the main character comes from. Like, I don't understand this idea of that's an old me and there's a new me. Because, I mean, you're only ever who you are. And in my opinion, right, like, a person is made up of everything they've experienced. Right? So, the old Simon isn't the new Simon because we've experienced things he hasn't, in the same way that he, who lived on past the brain scam for a small amount before dying to his brain hemorrhage, lived and experienced things that we didn't. So we're completely different people. You know what I mean? And people might be like, oh, well, if 27 years of your life are the same, then what about, you know, what could half an hour do? And I argue, tell me, there haven't been a few moments of your life that have not just changed you as a person forever, but the way you perceive the world forever. Some of those don't last very long. You know what I mean? The old Simon, if you will, and new Simon, both have gone through hardships and new thoughts. So I would argue they're all very different people. So ACR platform, we have the operating cabin, the storage, power relay, and the service station, and then town. Well, to me, power relay seems like the most important. So we'll try and find that, maybe. Sounds good. Well, this place is really small, look much bigger on the map. Here we go.
Tau? Come in, Tau. Please answer, Tau. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
So that sounded like Catherine there. And the interesting thing about that is, I mean, we assume Catherine's dead because we have new Catherine, but There's no guarantee that Catherine's dead. Just that we have no contact with her anymore. And if Catherine starts having this weird, I don't know who I am anymore, what the diddly derp. I mean, first off, it's crazy. This is very cool. It's fish. But second, we need to remind her, right? Like, both Catherines have gone through so much that is different. You know what I mean? Especially at this point. This is storage, yep. Doesn't look like a whole lot in here. That looks promising, because we don't want to go to the town. Damn sure. What's this? Warning, fault line activity. Strong torrents expected. That seems bad. So there's this structure as well. Oh, this one opens up, which is nice. Oh, the computer. Oh, an ACR. Nice. So sample connected, collected, full checkups. Check, Tau evacuation fail. Wait, Tau evacuation? That never happened, right? Yeah. Failed. Bring Arctify. Sign in remotely. It's being a prick. Okay, I guess that's it. Just go straight to Tau, because we've done all the things, right? Yeah. We've officially done everything. Because we can't get in there. So. Okay. Build one, would never understand the new one they face and they never be able to? I don't think that's true. I think if you're intelligent enough, or patient enough perhaps, you can understand that. And I think Catherine is quite a smart person. Stay close to the lights. Blue leads to Tau, red leads to the climber. Okay. Blue, please. Wait, the climber. Why are they up here? That can't be right. Are there red lights back here? What's up here? This is just a pipe, right? I feel like I'm not supposed to do this. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies because I'm far under the water. Into the line here. Okay. Alright, alright. Get off. Come back in here. Oh boy. Water's getting hefty. Here. So we have Anima illuminating artificial lures and reflecting lures, dried skull. Out of everything good. Shit. We have lures though, we can go fishing. Fishing logs. Oh, spoopy. Lure, dried squid 1 kilogram, 60 pieces of Anima Lao. Cameras, quad HDR, low lumina. Target frilled shark 150 centimeters. Fucking A, 1.5 meters. Rare shark approached luminous lure, circled around the dried squid. Unlikely that it frequents this depth. Anomaly. Okay, big squad. They used a little bit of Atlantic blue marlin. 42 kilograms worth. Wowza. 40 pieces of morel. Target giant whales. Jeez, that's a huge squid. Description: mantle the size of a man. 170 to 200 centimeters. Estimated length of the whole thing 10 to 12 meters. Frantic attack tore the marlin apart. As soon as we turned the lights and quickly fled the area. Clearly another specimen affected by the leaking structure gel. Partially covered in scales and newly formed bone structure protruding from the mantle. And the spookiest of all, the creature disfigured by the gel are manic and will attack anything. It's so hard to determine how the WoW has affected their behavior beyond their apparent aggression and affinity with light. Creatures seem to hunt anything in particular, something not present in the system. That's a humpback whale. It's poop size, quite large. You can see it dips massively between the years of 2103 and 2104, between taking a massive shit in 2105. Excellent. Squids, similarly. Obviously population size, I was just joking. But yeah, so they dip off and then some fuckery happens here. And oh no, the anglerfish, which is not even that large of a fish, but of course in this universe with the WoW, it is now the largest of fish. And it's very scary, and I'm sure we'll encounter it soon. Fuck you, game. You know how bad I want to see the end of this. You saucy temptress. There's gotta be something else in here. Is that it? Aha! Or not. I don't see any other blue lights that lead towards town. Last time... I guess we head back to the climber? Are they just dual-sided? Oh, that's really cool, actually. I like how they've done that. Okay, well, this was a light. It's broken. Oh, I forgot I had a flashlight. Do you see any other lights out here? I don't. It's scary, actually. We're just gonna follow this cable. Oh, yeah, and the baddies are attracted to light. Oh, maybe we don't have our flashlight. Cutting edge dive suit, you think they'd include exterior lights? Well, I have a little babby one. Yeah. One of the distant lights turns into an anglerfish. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, anglerfish aren't even that... Hang on. How the fuck big's an anglerfish? Before I start getting scared. I don't think they're that big, though. Oh, fuck, they can get up to 3.3 feet and... Oh, Jesus, and they look fucking terrifying. Really? I thought this was all just fucking shitty fan art. Oh my god. Disgusting. Oh. What the fuck? Ugh. Gross. Well, anyway. Don't Google that tonight. Jesus. Well, okay, but I didn't think anglerfish were that... I mean, okay, to be fair, 3 feet is not that big for a fish. It sounds big. But it's not that big. You know what I mean? Like, I've caught a 2-foot fish. It wasn't even that scary. Although fish are... I might have just squeaked a peek of something up Simon's ass right now. Where the fuck do we go from here? Oh Jesus. Okay, we're gonna start running. We're gonna fucking die. So what's the plan? Fuck it. We just fucking run. Oh, let's look at it. There's the beast. Oh, it's not even that big. I fear not the devil. I do fear not knowing where I'm going, though. Man, it could have been a lot scarier game, you son of a bitch. Is my light on? Is that the problem? Or is it not on? I thought this thing was going to be, like, fuck huge. Like, I thought I was going to, like, literally walk into its mouth or something horrifying. But, no, it was just like, fish size. They're fish. Current's pushing us hard, though. Oh, Christ. Stop fucking hitting my butt! It's rude, I can't do anything about it. Also, how is the fish swimming against the current like that? Fish generally swim with the current. I think there's a fish that doesn't swim against the current per se, but sort of like anchors itself within a current to catch fish coming the other way, but yeah. Normally they, well, I'm calling shenanigans on that. We got the power situation figured out. Thankfully, all power in the future is restored just by flipping the switch. It's fucking rough. Oh, it's always Mario Fox. Like I said, realistically, you would never jump. But I would complain about every single video game I can't jump in because it feels so limiting. Just because you're just used to having that mobility in a video game. But in real life, you would never jump, ever. Because why?
Tao, can you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tao. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tao.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tao, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
Male angular fish are super tiny and incapable of eating. They simply swim around until they either die or find a female who's like 10 times their size. The male will then attach into the side of the female and begin a process of merging with her until there's nothing left of them but a bump on her side that does nothing but make sperm for the reproduce with. What the fuck? I love that. That's so cool. Animals are so fucked, but like so fascinating. You know what I mean? And the more insect-like they are, which like fish are closer to the insect side of the scale, right? The more fucky they get. And like I said, I do find that shit fascinating. Love it. Absolutely love it. So now the power's on, hopefully we have more lights, is the idea. Okay. Observatory. Beacon offline, ACR landing. Yeah, of course. Tau. Downloads. Your fetish, bro? No, but I think it's really cool. You know what I mean? I love that kind of stuff. Recall. So am I sending something to Tau? I'm sending this fucker to Tau? Oh. Maybe that's our way. Oh shit, I gotta follow him. Of course. I was like, I don't get it. I got it now. Oh, this is most unbueno. Hi. You bitch. So I'm not scared of fucking robot ghosts. very scared of big fucking fish in the bottom of the dark, deep, dark oceans. Especially when I don't exactly know where I'm going and I can't even see the fucker I'm trying to follow. There he is. Stick with me, Pally. This looks good at least anyway. They did say they liked light. Sit here for a minute. Figure out my plan. A lot of lights out here. It's fucking yeah. No, like that to me wasn't spooky. Cause like it was very like we knew it was coming, kind of scripted. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to follow these little glow lights, which we can only assume was maybe Catherine. Oh, these things are fucking weird. What the Sam hell are you? Odd movements. Speaking of creatures that have weird mating principles, tarantulas also have much larger females, and they give 0 shits. Men gotta pray that it goes. Okay, I don't see any light that way. Any light around this way? Yes. It's not a glow light. I don't know if we want to head this way. Oh, that's convenient. Yeah, Rip Bot, yeah. Birdie the Bot, he was a good boy, but ultimately useless. I guess he got us this far. Oh, I think I see one. I saw a shimmer anyway. Yeah, okay. Oh, is this where I came in, the tunnel, though? Or no? Yeah, I think this is where we came in. It's just a nice big circle. Yeah, okay. Also, I'm a robot. Why do I keep pretending to breathe? Oh, no, I guess I have lungs, though, right? I do have a human body. Sort of. I'm remotely controlling a human body anyway. My cortex chip. Let's try down here. Fine. This looks like it also loops around. Yeah, so is the point of this only to get to the save point? No, I don't need Air Fox. Yeah, it seems like this is only just to find a save point. Right? And then it seems to suggest we head back out. I mean, that's just like the way the level seems structured. I don't know if I want to head back out the squid dick, but I'll take a peek, right? Maybe it's not so bad. Like I said, Foxy, I'm glad I can be your eyes and your ears. Horror itself doesn't usually get to me so much, because I've experienced so much of it. It's something about a thing I enjoy. Yeah, like, that doesn't seem right. Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything out that way. So it seems like if there's nothing through this cave, we're supposed to continue this way? No, that's fucking wrong. Hang on, there's gotta be something in this cave that I'm missing. Fuck. It's getting real spooky there for a second. On the bottom of the Marianas Trench. Hey Dino, how you doing? Yeah, I am actually. We found lots of fun things. Oh, hang on. No, maybe I'm blind. There was a path there this whole time. I don't know how I missed it, but there it was. Perfect. I think actually I came up this way one time. Oh yeah, that's a derp-ass anglerfish. We called it, Foxy! Fucking called that. Just gotta get to the light. I was gonna say though, that light looked too fucky. I didn't believe it. Gotta get the fuck out of here. And fast. That fish was on my booty. Or underwater naked bear fight, please don't. Anyone that wasn't here for my recent Long Dark episode 2 playthrough, the bear fight actually got me fucking salty. And listen, I mean, everyone likes to say, I don't really get mad with video games. I don't get so mad. But I don't think I do, actually. I don't think I usually get salty. But that whole fucking episode 2 ending, stealth section, bear fight, etc. Oh, I'm salty as fuck. I'm still salty about it. Who's that? The mother of all orbs. The fish still on my ass, right? Push, place. Whatever that is doesn't look good. Underwater ball sack. Which is fine. You know, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Catherine, I made it. Something comes out, I'd say. This door opens up. There's one of those fishes like still flapping there. I think. No, I'm just kidding, guys.
Never been happier to be inside. Let's find the Ark.
Cool. Where's my thing? Did I take it back? Anyway. The chugging frame rate? Yeah, I wasn't happy loading this place. Well, I think we're just gonna 30 seconds maybe grab a drink or something. That's cool, because I kind of want to keep going. I feel like we're getting somewhere good. But yeah, I just need some water. I'm getting a little parched. Wait a minute. I forgot this was a mechanic in the game. The turning lights on and off. What the fuck? Why did they bring that back? Guess we're gonna revisit some of our old enemies. Intermission time. Yeah, or... Nah, fuck it. I'll get some water. We'll keep going. I'm a big boy. I'll be right back. Just give me, I don't know, like 30 seconds or a minute. Let's just do a minute. Everyone get up, stretch, and then I'm just going to be reading shit for a hot minute anyway, so. We'll be right back. I'm back. How y'all doing? That wasn't too bad. I don't know how long that was, but we survived. I think it was like a minute. Sutastatosh. Okay, now, this is interesting because we did see 3 high pressure suits when we tracked them at Omicron? I guess at Omicron. One of them was already here at Tau. So that's kind of cool. Access log. Nope. Oh, just some WoW logged in. Otherwise, nothing too interesting. No. I really want to know what happened there. Someone took a massive shite. Alright, let's do the thing.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
Are you guys alright? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
What were they eating? Dog food. The WoW fish. Turds. Doesn't sound good. I mean, that sounds very not good, right? Yeah, it's, my hand in here. You just shoot things into space out of a cannon? Isn't that what Elon Musk's trying to do? Or... But, yeah, Zelphus, the idea is we want to send the Ark, which is basically a USB key with a bunch of virtual reality stuff happening in it, into space so that we, as humanity, can be preserved for generations and generations in space. Or that some other civilization can potentially, you know, find us and at least have some record of what we once were. Fucked it all up. It's kind of cool. Anglerfish followed you? Yeah, maybe. So that's us, and we need to presumably... I really am excited to see how Catherine reacts to finding corpse god Catherine, the Emperor of Mankind, final boss of the universe. We're gonna have a jump scare through one of these now, and everyone's like actually gonna be shitting themselves. I was fucking around earlier. So I'm not gonna be expecting it. I don't know if that one reacts to the noise or not. Well, while that takes 10 years to open, let's go look in this room. Oh, let's turn the lights off. He's mad. You see me? Maybe. commands. Still zero understanding of why we can't kill these corrupted automatons of flesh and construction gel. They don't die. But also we don't have a gun. I have zero means of attack. I am a robot. As weak and as frail as a robot can be. Which, you know, I wouldn't imagine robots are that weak or frail. But this one is. And our opponents are not just robots, but god robots filled with big gel and stuff. You know, they're just better than us. Essentially. Oh, yes, sir. Fuck. Oh, wait, what? Was that an instant kill? Oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah, we're fine, guys. We only damaged our high pressure suit, which I feel like actually suffering any damage to a suit designed and sealed to protect you against high pressure is probably bad. But again, I don't know. Huh? Wait, what? That's gotta... That's somehow hooked up to that door, okay. Oh no, even the ladders are falling apart. Hope we get a big cutscene while I can't see anything and the screen's causing me like fucking eye problems. Oh, thank God. Problem solved. But you see what I mean about the gameplay? Like, I mean, this is a great game. But, huh? I mean, what are the monsters adding? What is a lot of this gameplay in general adding? I don't fucking know. Like, I kind of wish it was just a walking simulator with some very light puzzles at times. Because the monster parts just feel like they just add on to the duration. No, I'll give you that. It is very Amnesia-esque. Was it the same team? It was, yeah. I was gonna say, because... And I think we talked about this before, and that's partially why it was... That's partially why it was still in my head. Because like all the controls feel very Amnesia. Now it's funny though, because I did not like Amnesia, like one bit. I struggle to play that game. Although I did like some of the parts. Who's this guy?
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
The number is amazing.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we can try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
How many times have we seen this photo? I'll tell you. Too many. see this photo too many times. Or what? Is that your son or something? Look, I can't help you, buddy. But I can end your suffering. Fine. I'm sure the infirmary's got some fucked stuff in it. We'll check that last, though.
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
You'd not fire a gun under here.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
I like this part a lot. Oh my god! That's cool. Here, little guy, rest up. Oh, this makes me want to play Caves of Cud. I want to go back to being a little beetle boy. Tinkering around and becoming grossly mutated. Okay, remote control. Alright, guess up we go. Shuttle becomes PvP mode. I love Space Station 13, but the combat system is some bullshit.
Wow. Not letting you or your stupid pets inside.
Okay. These people work the launch of the Ark for free. Well, I think what it sounded like is there was a window. Okay. There was a window to launch it. Right? Like it probably uses gravity and we needed escape velocity to get out of the solar system or some dumb shit, right? So like I imagine what happened was they lost the window. Or maybe it was like a storm so they couldn't fire it. And they were saying like we should have done it before type of deal. Oh, I see. So if I put the Ark on here. Got it. I just put it on. Place the cargo here. Oh, right. Oh, so I need to put the Ark into a physical computer. I can't just have it on like a USB key. Compact crate lift. Well, hang on. That's sounding good. Jeez. So do we send it up to the infirmary? Oh, we put the Ark on it and send it up to the infirmary and ask her to, I don't know, something. Send it up anyway. Okay, some kind of mainframe. That's cool.
There's nothing here.
Yeah, there's nothing here, dude. There's lots of shit. That looks like all the food's gone. Let's see if she'll talk to us now. Hello. Yeah, no, she's still not feeling it, eh? Okay. That'd be a button we're missing, right? I was kind of hoping we could get into the freight elevator. Maybe we can, hang on. Well, this lift's busted. The other one works. What's this thing? That looks good. I see something shiny and I want to like touch it, right? That's where we came in, I think. Yeah. Right. Beds. Got a life support man. Let's head back to the diver. Do you kill WoW? Yeah, you don't. They're like, it's like a Grey Goose scenario. It's a self-replicating AI and yada yada whatever. Like, they are Legion and they are infinite. You can never win. This looks good. We have to find something that's 20 kilograms to put our arc onto. Which we've stripped down. It's not as good as the arc was before. Oh, you can. Oh, you totally can fuck with me. Oh, I was trying to get in here, but it wasn't. Oh, am I too heavy? Really? Oh, really? No, you don't. I think I can glitch myself in there. I feel like I can. Let me in, you little shitter. Well, you know what? Let's send it up to the common room, see what happens. Yeah, okay. Well, what if we put one of these in there? Or something to think about, you know what I mean? Be like, hey, we're still here. Maybe there's a computer crap here. Well, I assume that's what this is all about. There's nothing good left here. Turn downstairs and try to get in. I think what happens is whatever the payload here is, like a computer or whatever, we're gonna have to put that on the lift and take it down. Probably like from the infirmary. Fuck. This game's too clever. Well, what the fuck, game? Game is saying no, yeah. Why don't we just put chairs on this fucker right now? It's not meant to take this, obviously. I kind of feel like we should be able to have a dialogue with her, or maybe we're missing somewhere to plug Catherine in. You know what I mean? Let's look at all our options again. I've got to be missing something. This room was fuck all empty, right? No, that room we can't get in. This one had some cool stuff. Can't interact with any of it. There it is. My pillow I gave her. Take that back, thank you. Not being very helpful. We touched this person?
Can't we do anything for it?
Yeah, we did. We can do with the emergency life support. Like, that was a really cool picture. Power's still hella on. Looked at. There's a way. There's pipes here. It's interesting they broke the mirror. It kind of makes you think like one of them turned right and didn't want to see themselves anymore. And yeah, it's just up to her. Oh fuck me! There's dispatch this whole time. Thought I checked in here. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. That's how tired I am. Post impact notes. Minor structural damage, radio knocked out, communications recovered, Omicron and the rest of Pathos 2 are alright. Cross-site radio failing, Lumar probes keep losing the link. Version fix needed. Tau can't retrieve the climber until the link is working. Visited by SSE Volchek, we know him from the beginning of the game. Dolan Holland. System of bi-weekly visits established until communications Lumar are back at 100%. Evacuation of Tau ordered, we're all leaving for Omicron. Swarmed by monsters and no radio. We're fucked. Alright, let's check. Fall off, Salon. Nothing. They're all offline, right? Oh. Lisbon and Caddy's, I guess, got blown the fuck up. Herbert kept calling. Door locks, hey? Unlock all this shit for me. We don't know this guy's password. Wait, I can lock this? Why would I lock this stuff? I like that though. I like how I can do that. Access tunnels. Oh, the Omega space again. Sure. Okay, well, let's go up to the infirm. Sure, we're just, man, we're gonna get up there and I'm gonna be like, beep boop, I'm a robot, and she's gonna be like, you're infected by the WoW, and I'm like, actually, you're right, but it's the good kind of WoW.
You're different. Don't mind me.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met. You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed at?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. Tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have opened the conversation with that. I'm like, hey, can we talk about the Ark?
Come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit.
Wait, are you eating fucking, like, algae?
I'm glad you came by.
I don't even know.
Good to get this over with.
Well, that's what I do. Okay, that's a very pretty photo. Like that one. It's also nice. So don't I have a baby copy of the Ark? I guess this is like the real ass Ark. Which I'm not on, actually. Gotta dick around with that. And I'm going to motherfucking space, let me tell you. Fortunately, it's not the me I am now, but... well, it'll do.
Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
Oh, Claire's office. Relax. Photos. Okay. Some real life animes here. Data detector. Restore files? Of course! Wish it was that easy. Emergency food. Throw a look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could be alive in emergency situations. Manual on how to keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through intravenous drip. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed and left delta. Oh. It's a honker.
This.
Would you like what? Well, live? Well, I'm not going anywhere. You know? And you and I got a lot to talk about when I get back from putting this fucker in space. So just hang in there. If you need to go after we... Yeah, I will. You need to go after we talk. Simon Jarrett needs to know much of this world. You of his. Oh. Nice. Okay. Off we go, boy. What mechanism malfunction? Airlock. That's not good. It's halted, unable to equalize pressure. We gotta go over. Yep, that looks good. Yep. One more, maybe? Alright, here we go. Whoa! God, I got my safety chair. Bye. I guess I'm supposed to follow her, probably. Let's go. Manually pulling pipes out of a wall to flood an airlock? Yeah, why not? It's the future, baby. That's how we roll. Oh, you little fucker. Alright, guess we can touch this corpse.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Well, down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha.
Like in Site Alpha? I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johan Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels no more.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me.
Careful with the arc.
Take it easy. It's not going to... Oh. For a moment, I thought it was going to collapse.
Wait, they came back the other way with the where? Oh, fucker. We're back. We can do that. Oh, I just realized I didn't check that other fucking room out, and I'm so pissed about it. Try something cool in there. I wonder where we... I want to know what's in that room. You know what I mean? I want to see if we have a save before we went down here. We probably don't. But, you know what I mean? I just want to know. Well, the thing is, Catherine... So, if we don't have Catherine plugged in to a computer with a power source currently active on it, she can't talk to us. That sounds like we're already underwater. Yeah, sorry. Fuck. Well, we tried. I don't really know where we head from here, though. Oh, really? You can just pull the shit out of the way. Oh, is that what we have to do? We gotta pull all the debris away. Okay. That's cool. Hey, Rudy, what's up? I think we're almost done. Yeah, SOMA's been good to us tonight. I should really be in bed, but I'm very, very, very much enjoying this. Like I said before, I'll pay good money for the experience. You know, these days things don't like that too. I can pull too much movements away. This looks like something. Maybe there's a path before in the subway on the wall. Oh, look, I'm trying, okay? Hurrying requires me. Aha! It's hard to see shit when, like, everything is so fuzzy because that's just what they think is a cool camera effect. But really, it's like, look. If I can't see, I'm not gonna know where I'm going. Especially when everything looks the fucking same. You have 2 areas left? What the fuck? Like long areas? Like, can I beat this in like half an hour? What was that? Oh my god, these shrimp are fucking dope. cute. Well done, little shrimp. To anyone that doesn't know, before we had fish, we actually stocked shrimp in a small little fish tank. Kaylin and I back in the apartment. That was like our first like pet together, and they were super cute.
But Site Alpha's just a myth. It ain't real.
Okay, that's it's not good. Whatever that was. Hang on. It's in this room too. True shit. Speedrun for this game. It's 2 hours. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, maybe if we got like 2 areas left, according to Dino, maybe we pause it here. You know? And then tomorrow, when I start this game up, and we finish it in 15 minutes, we're all gonna fucking at Dino on Discord, call him a little fuck. And then we're gonna at me and say, why don't you just stay up a little more, you puss. Come on. But no, sorry, I am very tired and I don't want to, don't want to be walking around a room forgetting dispatch for 20 minutes. Still, a lot of cool stuff. And then, yeah, tomorrow shall see the conclusion of the SOMA. I feel pretty good, but hey, that's different now, isn't it? Oh shit, what did I do? Oh, I was just looking at this. Looks different now, I think. Very cool, though. I like the graphic here. A lot of fun. Either way, take it easy, nerds. And yeah, I will see you then.